It's amazing how some of the biggest musical exports sprang from this side of Ghana. This is Tema and this is E-Vibes. Please stick and stay with us.
No, you turn them.
I turn them. Oh. Hey,
Yeah.
yo, everyone. My name is Joshua.
Yo, my name is Andrew King. Together we are the school team
KECHE Global. You already know we're making it happen. Charlie, live interview with Becky. Becky, where you there? Where Becky there?
How you guys doing? You're not starting this interview without me.
Oh, sorry. You for.
You do with the camera.
I turn them.
It's supposed to be like that.
Okay, correct.
Okay,
It was good, man.
That's Joshua.
You're Andrew King right here, man.
Together
we're
KECHE Global, man.
We are KECHE Global 3.
I am so grateful that you guys could join me here on the show. E-Vibes is all about celebrating people who are doing tremendous job or work in the society, irrespective of where you work. You guys have been incredible in the music industry, and
So much.
I'm grateful that we could, have this conversation. And we decided on this particular cut because it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah. It's beautiful. I mean, like since 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean when the time when I came to join my father, who is late now, in Tema from 2nd D. I mean, then I wanted to learn basketball, not for business actually, but just for fun. Because name them all the Tema artists. The superstars right now, all of us. You see them here. Sometimes there are events here. There are some. We do a lot of things here. We come here. When you come here, it's like when you want to just chase. Girls and things. They do so many things. Then when the boys are trying to play the ball, they do the kind skills. Then the girls do their run the ball. And so they feel dressed like they can't play. They don't know anything play safe.
But you know what's interesting is that you wanted to learn.
Yeah.
This guy right here.
He plays, man.
He plays.
He plays.
You started from here. You have, quite an interesting story. Can you share with the whole world?
Yeah, okay. 100%. I wanted to be a basketball player. Yeah, way back. I wanted to be a basketball player. So my uncle was really supporting me, Uncle Charles. May he so rest in peace. Yes, really wanted to support me. So after he died, I realized that because this game, you need a lot of things. And this game takes almost all your time. It's crazy, it's crazy. And with basketball, you need to change your sneakers almost every 2 weeks. Change your sneakers. You need the original, 100% original sneakers, like the Jordans and everything the Nike, before you can play.
So how long have you played on this?
Oh, I've played with Shepherd, one of the biggest basketball teams in the base in Tema here. I've played with them for so many. I remember Amma, I remember Swapper, I remember, there are some names. I remember this is actually a place where if you come, you go see rappers, you go see dancers, you go see everything that happened for us, Andy said. And girls today. Now, so your baby film. So a lot of memory when it comes to this place. Anytime that we mention Committee 4 basketball courts, then my mind go way back, Charlie. So it brings a lot of memories.
Yeah, but I also know that this is not where the whole story of KECHE started from. I know that you guys live 1 minute apart from each other.
Yeah. I live at
back in
2nd D, yeah. And then here too, when I came down here and I met Joshua. It was funny. We staying just almost, I say at site 12. He stays at site 1.
Yeah,
we're just like a walking distance. It's 2 minutes. You are there.
Wow.
Inside the community 1, site 1, a site 1, community 1, site 12.
After here, for enter site 1.
How was growing up like for you? I know that you guys have been friends for a very long time.
Yeah.
And it's so clear that you guys are still bonding together with the brand KECHE.
Yeah.
Personally, we're talking about Andrew. How has growing up been like for you, education-wise? Maybe back from 2nd D to straight down to Tema. Do you guys all have same plans? I'm sure you have your own dreams.
Yeah. Growing up, I would say big thanks to my family, my late father, my mom. I mean, they were good to us as kids, to see us through school. I finished St. John's Boys School in 2nd. I mean, when I was in school, through school, I was playing, I was running as an athlete. I ran for my school, and then I was part of every entertainment. I mean, name it, whether I'm rapping, I'm doing copyright, singing another song, or maybe I'm cracking, or whatever it is. I mean, it's all about entertainment, more of me, and then me being a sports person as well.
Yeah, what exactly do you, because in your bio, we mentioned that there was something that they mentioned that you were an athlete.
Yeah. I used to run for my school. I go for 4x100, I mean, long distance, then go for 5,000 and all that, West Ridge. And then so all through, I've got certificates, I mean, to prove for that, they are all there. I mean, so, and then entertainment, I was much, I mean, look, I listen to any song, within, just in a space of like 1 minute, I can sing from start to the end. So I had my own dreams. I mean, actually, when I wanted to really become popular, to become a musician. Yeah. So it's like, it wasn't like maybe I had a different dream or different plans, and then something just came crossing. You know, when you dream of something and then you find yourself in it reality, I mean, it makes you feel so happy. You got that passion to want to do it the more. Yeah, I mean, so I think, I mean, it's been quite interesting, very beautiful journey so far. Rough and smooth sometimes. I mean, it has to be so. But then, I mean, let's take the positive side. God has been good. I thank God. I thank God for my family as well.
Joshua, what's your story?
Well,
Straight all the way from 2nd to Tema. I know that you have the whole relationship going on with Andrew.
Yeah.
But what's your story? Tell me about it.
After my uncle died, I had to move down here. I had to move down here to meet my other siblings. Like, it was crazy because, you know, young siblings, money no day. For hustle on your own, it was crazy. Like going to the harbor to look for some cocoa to carry. Yeah, go to the market place, just to, you know, find something doing. You know, all this street life. And at the same time, I really wanted to play basketball, so I'm always here.
Were you trying to play basketball, or were you into basketball because you were tall, or you actually had passion for the basketball?
Okay. It's my guy called Amate. He saw my height. Were like, Joshua, tell your height. I'll make her train you. So we started way back in 2nd. That's when I met Andrew, because I used to play the basketball with him. Amate inside St. John's. They has this basketball court. I'm always there. That's when I met Andrew. Okay. So me and Andrew became friends like that from there. And when my uncle died, my mom also died, I had to move here to meet my other siblings and see. And when I came, someone told me there's a basketball court around Community 4. That's where we are now. So I'm always here hustling back and forth. So I couldn't even further my education to go to SS. I have to cut it at JHS. Yeah, I cut it just because, Charlie, for hustle, nobody there take care of you, you know. So my ways has been very, very rough. But thank God that's why when we decided to bring us here, I'm like, hey, Charlie, you could take my mind, go back. Remember when I was here alone crying? I can be sitting here like 10 p.m. crying because Charlie, no food, I've not eaten for the whole day. I've been through hell, and I'm happy that finally we are here to tell this story to the world to know what we've been through so far.
We will move shortly to your musical live. You just mentioned that there's a site that's Community 1.
Community 1,
yeah,
yes.
Community 1.
That's where the whole thing started.
Yeah, yes. That's Met Mix One Blaze Studio.
Yeah.
And then ended up at KECHE, highly spiritual.
Okay, so we got the opportunity to see all that and have more of the conversation there. So you guys, this is why you need to stick and stay with the E-Vibes team, because there's more stories of KECHE when we return.
So this is KECHE studio here down in Community 11.
So do you think that we should say a little prayer before we enter, because
yeah, I mean KECHE is a man of God, highly spiritual, man. Papa, yeah. Yes. Father Lord, please thank you for today as we enter here for a chit chatting about KECHE. Let everything go on successfully in the mighty name of Jesus. Yo, man, highly spiritual.
God.
Young Papa Kewa.
Highly spiritual.
Say, let's see.
That's a father. I must see my touching level at the bow.
You touch me at the prostrate. Look,
I beg you.
We have to. Cool. Thank you so much for having us. So this is E-Vibes. This is what we do on the show. We try to put the spotlight on people who are doing so many things in the industry. We should have you on the show. Right after KECHE, I'm sure. He's trying to be. You're trying to be modest, but it's fine. I like that. So KECHE, I mean, they've been in this industry for a long time. I had a conversation with them at the B-Ball Court at Committee 4, and they mentioned Kewa. They kept mentioning Kewa. I'm like, okay, so we have to speak to Kewa. Kewa must have done something really incredible in their lives for them to have to be mentioning you like that. So that's the reason why we're here. You guys can have a sit. Kewa, if you like, have a sit. It's a beautiful studio.
We are home already.
It's a beautiful studio. So, so they said. No, it's not. It's not. They Andrew was just telling me that when we were coming in, the place looks much more different. Yeah, a lot of difference came.
At the beginning, you know.
He mentioned.
Yeah. We used to come from this entrance.
Oh, there was an entrance there.
So you come this way, and then the recording booth is there, and then you sit here, and then he was the chief scrubber. When I say chief scrubber, you understand?
No.
He can scrub, and you'll be surprised. No machine can scrub like that.
Are you kidding me?
That's how yeah, man. This one, he doubles as my assistant, cleaner. This guy single-handedly cut some tree.
They've been well. They've tried. They are trying to. Let the whole world know their story, where they came from, and how they've gotten to where they are. And you have been part of their journey. And so, personally, you just mentioned, a few of the things that they've been doing here. But did you see the vision, when they started coming around your studio?
Yeah. I mean, anybody I put up, I make sure that I've said it over and over. Yes, talent is necessary, but I don't sign talent. I sign people who are passionate about what they do. It got to a point they were not even thinking music. They were just thinking about how to help me to grow when it comes to putting up my music studio and circumstances around me. Support, 100% support. And so there were anybody who thinks more about you than himself. You have to know that they are going somewhere. And these two, that's the first thing I always found around them. And so I just knew that the future was very bright. Yes, and today we're here.
Yeah, today we're here. They only have one album, the last time I checked. Have you ever had any conversation about that aspect? But during their growth period, any advice, or what do you make of the brand KECHE from when they started back in 2004 and were here today? Have you ever probably had any conversations with them, do it like that? Do they still even come back though, or they've become superstars?
You see, I'll make a statement that I believe it will become new. It will be a very huge news. Amongst many who have come out of me, I can say that 100% KECHE are always back to say, well, thank you. There are many I have taught, sound engineering, there are many I've put up, artists, but KECHE always comes back to say, we appreciate what you did for us. It wasn't a small genuine. It was tough. If they'll tell you, it was like a military school.
At a point, I think Joshua mentioned that he was like the studio rat.
Yeah. Every artist who will come will send him, go and buy this food for me. And there was not one day he said, I won't go. Even when they had released the song, and it was doing well and all that, he was, so that, like I'm saying, the willingness to serve was there. And so I believe that when you are able to serve somebody, you will be served one day. And so, I mean, where they are right now, I'm not surprised. I only pray for long life. I pray for more open doors, and I pray for more advantages for them.
When you mentioned that they always come back, it reminded me of something that I listened to Denzel Washington. He said we should try as much as possible to have an attitude of gratitude. Do you think that in this industry, of course, they have, from all indications, do you think that we're doing well with that? Because at the end of the day, most people, usually, personally, I would also want, some sort of gratitude. I don't expect you to give me money or anything, but I want you to be grateful.
See, I have maintained that to be successful, you have to learn to show gratitude. So you're not successful until you begin to show gratitude. And remember that the journey where you have been to, or whoever helped you and all that, whether somebody lifted a pin for you, whether somebody introduced you to somebody, you are indebted to them for life. So you learn to show gratitude to such people at all times. That is what most of the Ghanaian young artists are missing, especially when they become big, when they go through small big, when they start entering the malls and people are like, wow, hey, Charlie, you with this. They take the stardom to the people who brought them up. When you brought me up, there's no way I can become a star over you. But the young people, they don't do that. I mean, they want to show you that, yeah, me too now, people call me, I am big and all that. And that's where the mistake starts from. So I always advise them, first thing, learn to be grateful. Learn to appreciate. Even Jesus was asking for those who, after they were healed, who came back to say, we thank you. Being thankful, a thankful heart, always lives long. It gives you long life. Longevity in even what you do. So however it is, whether the person slapped you, whatever, remember that the person had good times with you, good vibes. There were times the person sacrificed for you. Reciprocate that with some respect and showing gratitude. It's very, very important.
Have you ever recorded them? Any song?
Oh, yes.
How many?
I mean, we've done songs.
We've been with, we mentioned KECHE is our godfather. We've been with KECHE for so many years, of course. I mean, in fact, when Papa plays the beat, then, I mean, he has to just forget about sitting down to record it. Because Joshua will take the vocal, when we'll just sit behind the machine when I'm recording. When it is his turn to go and do it, I sit back. I mean, people were thinking we're learning engineering. I quite remember when we released our first single, Samini, I mean, it was like, I told you guys we're learning engineering. I mean, he didn't even know that we are, up and coming artists. Like I said, last time we granted an interview, and I said at the point we thought KECHE here was being wicked to us when we were still at the studio. Because sometimes, I mean, you go here, sometimes so many things. Like later, I got to realize that he was rather grooming us, and we thank God for our Papa's life. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm happy anytime when, I see artists who are coming from KECHE studio. I'm happy because I watch them and I go like, okay. The last time I was counting, I'm like, okay, KECHE came from there. KECHE made it. We had Chenfe. We had Mr. Drew, almost everybody. And the ones who were being rude and who were being disrespectful, they are,
they are still in line.
Still
they are
in
still
line.
coming.
Hanging at the point. So I realized
They're still in line, they are coming, don't worry.
I know, but it's like, father's blessing is always good. For a father to say, look, God bless you, guys will go far. I remember last time I remember we went to meet one man. He's a producer. He said he wanted to produce KECHE. We brought him and Papa said, it's for one guy called TikTok. Me and Joshua, we thought he was bad. We went out there, we were talking. Crying, he said, we go bring producer, but Papa carry him go with TikTok. He said, Papa go take the man in there. They went for shopping on TikTok. They were sitting right in front here. I was tapping my feet. I'm like, hey, Papa. And he was like, I want to handle KECHE because I know where they want to go and I see the dream. I'm like, but TikTok too, he has a dream. So what you do? He also has a dream. He wants to go somewhere. So let us start. But then now I'm not saying they are not being able to come up. I'm happy about it. No, I'm not happy about it. I feel like now I realize that the wait was worth it. Now we are here, and then different artists come every year, and KECHE still stands team.
Thank you.
Like we are new.
I want to tell the fans this. There was a time that Kiwa wanted me to mention a word, and I got into mistake. He told everyone I should stand in front of everyone and read ABC.
There were artists there as well.
Yeah, in Bright room.
I think that Sibre was.
Castro was here. That Sibre was here.
Planet was here.
Planet was here as
I
well.
should read ABCD. And I thought Planet was W.
Yeah, W.
And he said no, it's WU.
Because you said W.
W. And
You were checking their diction.
Listen. I remember their first interview. I got a lot of calls. They said, "Hey, your boys hear English." I said, "Give them time." All right. You see, the point is that it's a journey. That I put on my Instagram. That I'm a part of the very old, and then into the old, and then the new, and the current. For me, I think that it's just the grace of God that has brought me thus far. And I have seen throughout that people who are ungrateful, people who think that they have arrived, people who, for want of a better, who are not humble, they don't last. But I tell you 100%, it's not because they are here. I have dealt with a lot of artists. I mean, I'm not saying that those who are not here are not, but they are a clear representation of humility. And that is why they are still in the system. I mean, when you talk about groups in Ghana right now, I mean, don't, let's be very honest. Yeah. But around the time, they thought that, Charlie, the thing is getting hard. But in spite of all that, I knew that they knew that a time will come where they will become the artists they want to be. I still believe they are still growing. They've not gotten there. Yeah. But they understand that it's a journey. You see, so it's like me, I always advise the young artists out there, and listen, me have lifted many of them. And when they start making waves a little bit, they start feeling that, yeah, they're even bigger than you who raised them. Yeah. You know, disrespect, talk to you anyhow, go around talking anyhow. But at the end of the day, it is on to you. And by the end of the day, you know that, Charlie, you are Casano. It's you who needs the help. I've gotten to a point, I ran away from interviews. And they'll tell you, I am an introvert. I'm not one who loves to be around to talk. So I'm always, but irrespective of how much I hide, I still get myself out there because God always pushes me there. So it's important, and I show you that you have interviewed me today. I owe it to you for life. Yes, that's how it is. Every day.
But I wanted to interview you. You never made yourself available.
When was that, please?
Well, I had I think after Dinah
I wasn't available. I wasn't available.
I said
I was not available.
KY is always not available. But we should be grateful that KY made time to have this, conversation with us. Do you have any of their favorite songs any song that you have taken?
I think that right now
their new one.
Their new one is my favorite. I just love it. It's a story about them, and I love it. Transitioning from where they used to be, the kind of things they said about them, they were not broken. There are times I'll speak, I took a walk with him, and he was so broken. What people were saying out there, and I said, listen, fetch your freedom, and still give yourself some time. And so that song speaks about KECHE, and so that's why I love the song so much. It always reminds I play in my car every day. Yeah. That's right.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor. It's an honor for me.
But we'll come back here. This is KECHE's studio. If you can, we have some awards here.
These are not awards though, please.
You didn't receive this. You
can pick it up. It's just, these are gifts for some gifts. My awards are these ones. There are some at home anyway. But there are about 2 or 3 at home.
And for the records, the place has changed. For those of you who know KECHE, God has been very good to.
Promotion from you.
God has been very good to.
Tell them
you.
that they should
I
come
have
and do
I have some
Yeah,
old
and-
pictures of us in the old studio. So
And
yeah, we're gonna be
we've
sharing
had,
those pictures, yo man.
Superstars, you know.
Name them, and then Papa, you remember we had Dasibre feature Joshua and myself
Exactly.
on
In
his
one of those
album
songs, yes.
when we were even studio boys.
All the superstars from Nigeria, they've been here, they've been in this
here.
studio.
Yeah.
And,
You are
and it's
mastered
looking
from-
much more
Yes.
future. And the
Name
AC
them.
is solid. So
Oh, thank you.
And then we've had fun here, trust me. I mean,
I can
the
imagine.
memory, I mean, of this place, I mean, from a Groove Zone studio
Studios, yeah.
to highly spiritual, I mean, it can never vanish. It's forever. And then
You want me to
we
say thank you on
yes, I mean, on our behalf, I mean, we say that every
Oh,
day, so we
come
say
on.
I
thank you.
can stand there and say, you know.
Yes, sir, thank
on
you.
behalf of KECHE,
Oh,
Thank
come
you so
on.
no, they're
Thank
so
you,
grateful.
thank
I'm
you.
telling you
Let
this
me tell you.
because-
Let me tell you something. You'll be amazed.
Okay.
They think that they've benefited from me, but I stand to say that I've really benefited from these guys. There were times that I was so down. There were times that I was emotionally broken, and people don't think that people like us also go through that. We really go through that.
Sometimes we feel
Yes. And these boys will come up with jokes. The kind of jokes they'll tell you. I mean, this guy told me that he fell into some sea somewhere,
And sharks.
and when
40 sharks.
43 sharks
43 sharks.
were chasing him.
I was able to swim in that shark.
When they tell you these things, you will just liven up again. And so God bless them. I appreciate, you're always talking about me wherever you go. I believe that. My mom always says, my mom was saying it yesterday, that, yeah, these guys, I remember them, from the, I mean, they were part of the family. Yeah, part of the family. And so they were not, they didn't come with the mindset that, hey, our music, we're coming to do business and go now. They were thinking about, listen, the journey.
What's the future like for them?
I tell you, I can, without saying I'm prophesying, I can tell you, I'm not prophesying,
No,
but
it's
I can
spiritual.
tell
It's
you,
a spiritual.
no, I can tell you without seeing anything, that because of their attitude, they will go far.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you just write it down. You'll see it. Yeah, you'll see it. They are they call themselves KECHE Global, just watch it. Yes, and you'll see it.
Well,
Man, receive it from the prophet, hey, from the papa.
Oh yeah, we're so grateful. I can't.
Thank you. I am also.
Thank you enough for
I
having
am
us
also.
here.
I am also.
We actually prayed before and
Wow.
yeah, he did the prayers. And
Wow.
we're
Hey, Papa, I want you to tell people don't even believe that we pray.
Sure, they're very, very, very prayerful.
People don't.
There's one thing I will instill in you: prayer.
Bluetooth mode
And anybody who comes around me knows that.
Yes.
I will instill that in you
connected.
because that's the only, that's the only way you can thrive and survive, by prayer. And so, other people power somewhere. We will trust the name of the Lord. And as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And so, they cannot be around me and then be serving something else. They will serve the Lord. They are very prayerful. Yeah.
thank you so much. We're grateful
Welcome.
for the time.
Welcome.
So where are we headed?
This is where everything started. Everything.
Has something changed?
No. I think here looks the same. Here looks the same. Just the shops. Because here used to be plain. There were nothing here. This building wasn't here.
Okay, so this is
Yeah, this
new.
building wasn't here. So this is new, and this shop is also new. But the garden and everything to the studio, they are
It's the
still
same.
yes, the same. The same. Nothing has changed here.
Okay, after you then, because I don't know the place.
Yeah, nothing has changed here. All this worry, like this is not no day here at all.
Okay. It's new.
Yes, everything here is new. Like
Good afternoon.
Some of the shops
Pacho
been
mo hu
here
ye
for a
de.
while. I witnessed
This shop?
the making of this shop been here for a while.
Ye da nyame ase. Hello.
this building was new.
Long ago.
This one?
Yes, long ago.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Is it still here?
Yes,
Mommy.
yes.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you, me.
Mommy and Pacho.
Hey,
Yes.
oh, now,
Yeah, so one place studio.
and I'm my answer.
Mommy,
Watching and myself.
you read about to phone. You read about to phone.
Yo,
So
Yeah, man, there's one place
one place
studio,
studio
man.
where
This
everything KECHE
I
started.
mean, that's One place, Met Mix Studio. I mean,
Can I hug you because
he has
they've
one.
said a lot about you?
Yes, this is where all the dreams started. Everything about KECHE, this is where it started.
Wow.
We used to come because Tema used to be like a rap kind of place. Like all the rappers they come here. So I'll be standing here like this. Then the studio is full, so I have to be here looking at them like this. Praying that to get to my time now going there to rap.
Wow.
Name all the rappers.
Were you that tall when you came there?
Oh, I've grown a bit, so I was
Of course.
like this. Yes, so
I can imagine.
yeah, this is Met Mix Studio where all the stars in Tema, this is the studio they used to come to.
Met me.
Met Mix.
Met Mix. Can we check the studio out?
Yeah, sure.
Hey,
One of the rappers way back. This guy used to. I don't know if you remember Dr. Duncan Kasahari. Yes, this guy. On Adom
FM.
One time.
Good to see you.
This is Met Mix himself.
You realize that when we were at KECHE Studio, it was all white.
Yeah, this is
And
all
here,
black.
All black. I mean, you see that feeling when you are recording, and then the place is just, Jack. It's like you are alone. It takes you deep.
Yes, this is One Place Studio. This is where it all started. And I want to tell the fans, this place is where I met Andrew finally, and we became a group. This studio is where everything KECHE started. And he's the guy that I've been recording us, demos, Met Mix.
Met Mix One Place Studio.
One Place Studio.
He's one of the engineers that's been, years ago, Tema, one of the, among the first engineers. I would say that Tema come to one here, he's the first engineer.
Yeah, first sound engineer.
That was
talk of.
A-Frame Beat worked with him, was working here for him.
Posse G was also coming here.
Bonnie, Mixmaster Gazi, Foxy Beat that we'll be recording with.
They were all
name them, everybody.
Yeah.
Smoking Beats, everybody.
Wow.
Kill Beats comes here sometimes.
Trust me.
Also work
Kill
here
Beats,
times.
they all come here to record.
And talk of the artists, some Sako here, KECHE ourselves.
Everybody, name them.
Everybody. You understand? So this is the place. This is where.
I don't know if you remember the song Ademado.
Yeah.
The first one was done in the studio.
And they go crazy.
Yeah, the first one was that's Melody.
Under Melody.
Yeah, this is where he always is. So Met Mix.
Yeah. Met Mix, we're grateful. KECHE, they've mentioned your name. Yeah. They said that you are very instrumental in their career. Apparently, they met here as a group. But tell me. What do you make?
Everything started way back. That was the year 2000. Yeah, then I was in the studio playing instrumental for one of my artists. And this guy, that time
Andrew.
His name was He just entered into the studio he was coming to make some inquiries, So from there I told him what's up, bro? Moment he entered into my studio, when I was playing some instrument, I was recording someone, he started singing on it. And I was like, wow, who is this guy? So the moment I stood up and then I turned up to him, it was like, what's up? Why are you looking at me like this? So he start rapping, and everything got let me just try him from that side. And we all became like brothers. From
2001.
He hasn't taken a penny.
Not even one Ghana
me
from
as
us.
an artist. And when we came first, it was like a kiosk, a small little kiosk. With small ceiling fan. And then sometimes you be recording, you will see in Kokosha.
And you know one thing, the beautiful part is this guy is very good. Yeah, he's very, very good when it comes to music and when it comes to personal issues.
Yes, so it was easy working with him.
He's very good. Yeah. So let's say this kind of upcoming artists, sometimes they used to come to the studio, they want to record and all that. Maybe someone want to feature KECHE or something. I'll just call him and then tell him that, oh, bro, I have this guy here. He wants to record a song. KECHE will tell me, oh, maybe something small. I'll just talk to the person. The person will issue money and all that. He will work on it. But those other guys, I won't mention names.
That's
but
okay.
those other guys. Oh, Charlie.
But what do you
Not-
make
not at all.
of their journey so far?
Oh, so far they are good. Like everything is on point. They are cool. KECHE, I really like them.
Thank you so much.
Beye, like how many years Nina? Who matter?
Hey!
Acho. Yeah, like 15, 16 years. JJ.
What? Cecilia, baby, who said on my bedroom. What do you make of it? Like someone who said
We are proud of them.
One time. One time. Allah. 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 Wow. You see the Omogemi song. Man, but you're why?
Sideways.
Okay. The Omogemi is our first song ever. Omogemi.
When you say we haven't
I'm studio works in
Yes.
Oba, KECHE. Na dini po na KECHE.
KECHE.
Andy. And
Joshua.
Yes.
Yes.
And Joshua ni krani e friend.
OJ. Yes, OJ. Yes.
Andy, the friend Andy.
In Tonto.
No, en Tonto.
I am not friend in Tonto.
I know ya shasi e sana brand in mind. En jo un Tonto anu ehun.
OJ.
Tonto anu OJ. OJ no na ye entita sidin na me bo ama no.
Yes.
Na ko be bia nipa ni so nim no form.
KECHE time.
KECHE any Andy no any we Joshua no.
Yeah.
Today na me so me born. Omo tie dan ni chi ha. O ba chance o be say preko. Mo be captain na e ti dey abatown. Me dey ye nu fufuro.
One time.
Allah, don't mind me.
So are you guys planning on coming around?
Oh yes. We want to.
someday?
Yeah, we're planning to do a concert.
I am a ya do fi na be ku. Ya do so pa. E be ku me wa nyina be ku.
Don't know as way, but like this thing we're talking of it's been about 17 years. Yeah.
Okay, 20 what?
Yeah, like So like 20 years.
Wow.
Way back. Way back. They've known us since.
Yeah, America.
Yeah, it's almost. Yeah, man, it's almost 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah.
Maybe first born na me won and almost 30.
Yeah, so like 20 years.
Yeah.
Cecilia only so much releasing your back.
Hey!
I was like also my.
And
also
Abrabo.
Set up someone can
Listen, be.
Abrabo.
And the car you want to be. Abrabo. And then for one car going to wait to be. Susu come and say more. Now, Brian. So yes, she has been one of the strong people behind KECHE. Most of the artists that you can count of, the stars, they all know this woman. She has been one of the great people supporting all the brands in Tema. Those who live in community, R2Bs, Metmix, Posse G, name them, Under One, Charlie. So she's one of the greatest in Tema. I say, baby,
so because we've had a whole lot of conversations about Metmix, and thankfully we're here. Let's just
standing right behind you, man.
Go inside and have the rest of the story, the actual story of KECHE. This is E-Vibes. If you're wondering where we are, we're currently at Tema Community 1.
Site 12.
Site 12. The
One Blaze Studio.
The One Blaze Studio, Metmix, led by Metmix,
yes,
right?
Metmix, yeah.
And this is where the story began for music duo KECHE, and I have them right here. They tell me that all the magic that you are seeing today started from Met Mix Studios. And so we're grateful to be here, to be having this conversation. And Joshua, let me start with you. You told me that you guys met here.
Yes.
Music-wise.
Anything KECHE is everywhere right now, like a worldwide name right now, started from this studio. That's when I met Andrew and we decided to be a group.
How did it happen?
I came here to record myself because I wasn't a rapper, I was a singer.
Okay.
And he was a rapper. So I came here to do my normal demo thing because, you know, when you want to have like mastered kind of song, you start with demo. So I came in here to do my song, and I met Andrew. Already, I've known him way back in Takoradi, second D, through his school, St. John Secondary. So when I came here, connecting with him was easy, like was simple. Like, oh, Charlie, I want me to do some rap for Beautiful. All right. So me and Andrew, we didn't really sit down and be like, let's be group, but because we've known each other way back, I featured him in a song. I was the singer and he was a rapper. And he did a very good flow for me. I did my singing. So me and Andrew, the first time we met like musically was in the studio.
Okay.
Yes, that was like, how many years?
KECHE. I mean, I don't count back.
If the auntie we spoke to not so long ago,
yeah, like
if
2
you
or
want
3.
To go, so it means that
like
over 20 years.
Yeah, like
or
2 or 3.
I remember then I was having some rap battle here at a stand taking, this was stand taking, Nimtree or Saiba, I mean, back and forth, and I was winning. So there was a mega one, I think this drink that came called Dollar Gin. So it was a street carnival right here.
Back.
And then I was on the stage, I mean, battling rap. I mean, and I saw Joshua has folded like this and was in the crowd. I mean, I easily identified him because of his height. And then, so when I came down from the stage, I'm like, yo, Charlie, I know you in second D, and then here you are in Tema as well. So we just became friends from there. You know, when you travel and then you meet somebody you know back from where you're coming from. So we click easily. And then this was the studio I was recording.
The first time you met him.
Then I was already coming to the studio.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, I've been working because then I don't live far from here. So I came to Met, I mean, to do inquiries about me. So me coming here, because it was closer, I used to come here every day. And then Met was like, yo, this guy is good. I'm gonna come for rap battling here and there. People want to do their song features. I don't know if till date, there's been any up-and-coming artist that who featured much more than I did my time when I was here. So when we met, we just came to the studio one evening, became friends, not for the purpose of becoming a group, but just friends because he's also into music, blah, blah. So, yeah, because we are friends, let me put you on my song. I put him on my song. So we found ourselves going without we even planning anything. You understand? So it was as easy as that. We understood each other, and I realized that the goal, I mean the target, where we want to go, I mean we have a similar distance. You understand?
Yeah.
So I mean it was easy for us to click and make it happen.
You didn't start off as a musician. I know that he was so much into the entertainment industry. He had already started recording here before you came in. And so I wanted to find out about the connection when you decided that, okay, this is what I want to do. I can sing, he can rap, so let's do something together. How did you even agree on a name? Because this was Joshua, and well, there was another name for you. The woman said
he was called Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Yes,
no, there was another name.
OJ.
Mustafa was before
OJ.
And he was in Tonto from day one. Yes, and you see, when we came to Tema, I realized everybody was doing musical. Charlie, here Tema, everybody was rapping, everybody was doing music. So if you're there, you have no choice than to join. And I had the voice, so I'm like, Charlie, make a try go do some demo. Let me feel for town. Because before I realized, every Saturday there is some show happening here. Saturday some show happened, and then people will be on stage doing their thing, you know?
But I say it's funny, when the time me and Joshua met, then I was already in a group
The group called Isika4.
Oh.
We were 3
Yes.
in Tema.
Later
I mean,
I told
everybody know Black
Isika4.
Soldier and then magazine.
What
and
happened?
Then I was with them. You see,
You
I
chose
I
him
realized
over them.
that they had other businesses running for them.
And Andrew, I became the singer for the group. Oh. You remember?
Isika4.
Isika4, I became the singer for the group. I wasn't a rapper.
Not, I don't remember. But then
I became a
over
singer for
30
the
years,
group.
I'm sure.
Yes, I mean, so you see, what happened was with the Isika4, I realized that they had individual businesses doing, and so they didn't focus 100% on the music. So because I mean, they are doing other things that's bringing them money. So when with Joshua, I realized that look, he's always about the music. I mean, this is what he wants to do 100%, and I wanted to do 100% as well. I realized that with these people, maybe I might waste my time because they have their other business doing that's bringing them, and they just want the fame to be out there. But I just don't want to get the fame. Yes, the money is important, but I want to just go elsewhere with it. So yeah, we didn't plan it, but I found because of the seriousness, we clicked.
Yeah, and
And from there, I mean, we found ourselves going.
From what he's saying, you guys were very passionate about the
Very,
music business.
very.
It wasn't anything about money for you.
No,
But
no,
you
no,
were
no.
struggling at a point.
Yeah, I was.
When you came, you were struggling. You
You know,
had to
because
go and sell.
that one, it would take like 5 days to talk about the whole thing. So you want to just talk
Yeah,
about
if
it.
you had to go and sell cocoa to just,
Yeah, it wasn't
make
easy.
make a living.
And
Now,
Met makes know that I'll go to the industrial area to go and move some
Me and
containers
him-
from
me and
containers
him
and
moved,
hustle.
like
I
when-
went
when-
at this
when the
place
containers
called
come-
My Rock.
Yeah, my rock,
They do
yes.
staircase and all that. I mean, to just gather some money.
And
to just move
Andrew
around.
used to work with this washing bay around, all to raise money and do correct mastered work.
oh,
Yeah,
so
so-
it was all, to support the music
Support the
business.
music business.
It has nothing to do
Yes,
with.
I moved to the
The
harbour side.
Rafuan so
The harbour side just
Kokora,
to,
Wachira, Mutuora, that level song. That one you don't need money. Once you call, yo, babe, they bring food. I mean, since the street
you
deserve-
the
I
hustle,
mean,
you won't go date somebody who know they sell food, they'll come and do. Yeah, that was a hustle. So
Oh.
me, I had a girl, I'll mention her name, Dorcas.
Oh yeah, then they sell
He
food
used
for
to sell
that.
banku and
Sometimes,
cocoa.
sometimes you know what I did. Then he called me that he's in committee 2, that he's working too, so he's hungry. So when he comes, he will just call the girl to just bring food. Then I was hungry as well, so I called Dorcas. Say, I say, okay, Upadi say, no, for the member the man. I mean, I go take the choway, hammer the thing. So your man go, no, you go because Andrew can't take the thing. You come as a burger, Charlie. I chop the thing if
We fight like 1 week for this thing.
I can imagine.
Come them, me nanti from committee 4 to this
See,
place.
they chase him, you go keep the girl from your house. Where the girl, in mother go bring police people. They chase him from site 1. This guy top.
That was the hood, like the hood.
Boxer
Everything,
shorts
we've been
from
through
here to
everything
everything
here.
That time he
We've been through.
That time he brought me some rice that I should cook some and one more and things where me I cook everything. I don't wait to make your man come. I go see you spin with boxer shorts. I say, where this guy they go? I watch by police they chase him. He go there come and say, bro, Charlie, I go can't say why the food was so fast. They come. So I did have 2 hours. You can go. I finished
You chop
everything.
the rice.
He come home. He say he come 1 or 2 dresses. He go back because that day the woman catch him like jail straight because it be kidnap issue.
Everything that you say.
If we want to allow you guys, I mean, I'm sure we'll stay here for like
Trust
It
me.
be
the
kidnap
whole
issue.
day.
Trust me.
But what was the first music that you guys recorded here?
Obahima, Matnemisa, Mepewa Kuma, Awahima, Obahima, Matnemisa, Mepewa Kuma, Awahima. That was our first ever song.
Has that
recorded.
song ever gone out?
David.
What happened to
No
it?
money.
But now,
Yeah,
now
but-
We recorded like Matt, can you count the number of songs we had here?
Hey, we recorded more than
More
100
than
over.
100. Me, I'm coming to even say 1,000. We got
We
the last.
recorded so much.
I mean,
wow.
but even one did not come out.
I know. Did I have one? Okay, Met produced Pressure, the beat from the beginning
Yeah.
of the film.
Yeah, and go gaga with Castro.
She don't love me too much.
Yes.
If you
Met started the pressure beat. Everything was played by Met Mix. And we took it to KECHE to mix and master it.
Okay, now that you've mentioned Pressure, Pressure came out back in 2004,
Nine.
2009.
Yes.
It was an album, and the
Yes,
song Pressure
Pressure was on the album.
was on the
first
album.
song, yes, yes.
That was the first time.
Yeah, KECHE came
And
out.
and before that, let me bring you back to fast forward 2022.
Before we
You
come
just-
to 2022, we had one person join us along the line, so we
Okay.
became 3.
Okay.
Coming up as a duo, we became 3.
Who-
but then
who was that?
I mean, he's called Kofi Korea. But then at a point, he has to
He
go out to
stepped
do
down.
other things, and then it became.
No, it's cussing. It's no way here for. No, it's cussing. It's not a street boy comedian, you know.
You
So
just had to.
he couldn't stand the hustle because when he's home, everything is there.
Yeah.
And we sleep studio, we wake up for studio. He couldn't do that. So we realized a world apart. Yeah, so we have to be in our
I mean, he
corner.
went out and
Yeah.
he was doing very well for himself.
doing very well,
yeah,
yeah.
so,
Shout outs to Kofi
Kofi
Korea.
Korea.
yeah, Kofi Korea, original Timbo.
Kofi Korea, Tonshi.
We had one guy called
Yeah, you hear terms, so.
boy no rap with
I
your
can
friend then
imagine.
mate, that boy no rap with your friend up with no friend then. Quite he uttered the Viper. He has intro before he enters the song. Introduction alone is say na pa wuye na dwasha yanko na pa wuye na dwasha yanko he atanka was a Viper wuye sakoto sanka was pa wuye na dwasha me so boom. That's the introduction.
No, because you know
Not the song.
Not the
listen,
song.
Listen, the thing is when you enter here, and you don't scare. You don't, it's like banter. You need to scare your fellow rapper.
They hold the mic, did the mic back like
Everybody
this,
was
like he won't catch the mic.
First, me coming. I'll be like
Pampanyanama.
Oje, Pampanyanama, Eboa,
Obiaboa.
Pampanyanama. That was okay in Ton Chamakan.
Chamakan.
Well, then you never came. But the whole world, the introduction, when you quit, he attended them.
Fast forward 2022, your new music video, your new
Live.
song, live, the introduction.
Yeah.
There was a woman trying to, a fortune teller
fortune
trying
teller,
to
yes,
speak live into whatever it is, your careers, or I should think that, or I'm thinking that should be a real life story because you're talking about
yes,
life.
I told you, yes.
So who was that? Somebody did that to you? Somebody told you that you guys will become very big
This
in
man
the
of God
future?
gives to us ex-husband.
Now give to your doye, then give to
Okay.
yourself.
So
I forgot the name of the man.
will he be called Osei?
Pastor say.
Yeah, Pastor Say,
Pastor
I think
Say.
so, yes. He told us that, KECHE, listen to me. I give you guys now, the next 10 years, you'll be reigning. You will never go down. And he told us that we'll go through hell. He told us we'll go through hell, but we'll break through. And we'll be one of the strongest group that Ghana will ever have.
He told us
told
that
us.
our first 2 songs
Will not go anywhere.
it will make noise like
Yeah.
people will know the song, but
the
then
third
it's
one-
that's not the one that will elevate us. So I think we forgot about that prophecy. So until when we released Omogemi, it was doing well. I mean, we forgot about this. So we were disappointed how the song went because to our expectation, it was very poor.
Yeah.
All the people were singing it around all Ghana, whatever it is. But
Didn't go
we,
anywhere.
yeah, we dropped Ring My Bell with Sarko
featuring
there.
Sarko there.
It was doing very well. I mean, people will sing, when you perform, people are singing it, but not to the level that we wanted. So I'm like, we dropped Pressure. So one day I was there and then the thing popped into my mom. Said, Joshua, you remember this man said our third song? So we went to him and then he was like, we should just still keep it up because this third song will take up. Then we have promoted the Pressure almost getting to
A year. And it wasn't
going
going
anywhere. He mentioned that to us almost like a month after we had a call from our manager. We have a show in Liberia. I say, look, even the song you know hits for Ghana, say Liberia. What would they go do for
I remember the Liberian
yeah.
performance.
Yes.
We went there
It's big.
and
Very,
then the song
very
was
huge.
number 1. There was no other song, very big. In fact, from the airport we had police escorts, the dispatch riders, the police motorbikers. I mean, we had a dinner with the president, the former president, Ellen Sirleaf Johnson.
Yeah.
And there we had other, international artists who were there as well. And then there was that
I think
dinner.
Chantel was there.
Chantel, Benny D, Econ's DJ was the main
Benny D was
DJ,
there.
a couple of artists, and then
David
that was
Mill.
when, David Mill.
Yeah.
It was that time that we were awarded the Global Ambassadorship Award in Liberia. So we kept going there back and forth to communicate with the youth and all that. Then we were in Tanzania, I mean Togo, I mean the song, the pressure is everywhere. So we came down to Ghana, and then we had a show at Trade Fair.
Okay.
Outside Trade Fair.
So we did the 2 songs.
So we did 2 songs,
The
and then we were, Mogami, they were singing along. So we in our mind, we are done because pressure is still not big in Ghana. Wanted to go. Not the DJ dropped the song.
Pressure.
Whilst we were just getting done, we had the crowd pressure. I said no, pull it up. Then we went back on stage, say, so baby, start to give me.
And the whole crowd was
I'm
singing.
like, yo, what is this? This song is hate now. You dropped the song on pressure.
And that was 2010.
Yeah, that was when now everything.
2010.
Did you guys go back to Pastor Say to?
Oh yes. I mean, I still have his number. He lives close to me now, so we see him most times. Yeah.
How many songs over the years? How many songs have you produced, including the album? I know that you have only one
Unless
album.
we sit down and count, we've had a number of songs out there.
Apart from the ones that 1,500
Yeah,
songs.
the ones that are already
divided.
out.
Wow.
The ones
I
that
mean,
are,
we need to really
We need to
time
take
and
our
count.
time.
So why don't we have an album? Another album? It's been
Yes,
how many years?
because we realized that Ghana, they consume singles more than the album. But now that is helping because now the digital stores are now like making album like a big deal now. So as I'm talking to you, album is ready. EP will be ready maybe in October. Then November, the album is ready.
Okay, what's the difference between the EP that
EP like
extended play.
like
But so you're just adding when it's time for the album, you're just adding another.
yeah, some songs to
3
it.
songs.
Yes.
Do we have a title for that album?
Well, I will give it to the fans very soon.
Okay.
Still contemplating.
But I'm
the
still a
title.
fan.
I
I
know.
mean, once we disclose it, it's not going to be news again.
Okay.
We want to make it a
come out
news.
very
When are we looking at the for that special album?
Okay, the album
guys
November, God willing.
November.
November.
Yeah.
But the
But
EP is
the EP
coming out
is
very
done.
soon.
I mean, it's done. And we are still on the album because the EP is all collaborations, 6 songs, but it's Ghanaian collaborations. And then the album is
international
collaborations all through. We make sure that we shoot at least 12 or 15 videos out of the songs that we want to release as an album because, I mean, over the years it's been long for us to still have only an album to our credit. So we're planning on putting on 20 songs, and then it will take us 2 years to not release no new song. So we're gonna take 2 years to promote all the 20 songs. I mean, although we'll put them out there, but we'll pick it one by one, then promote them with videos. So as to make sure that the album goes also, because it'll be our second album after so many years. So that's why we are putting in a lot of work. I mean, we want to just take time. You know how tedious it is when sometimes you need to just get all these international art that you feature to even have videos and all that way. Some of them, their time and your time will never meet because I'm busy today, he's free that time and all that. So we take our time to get all those videos together. It is money. I mean, capitally intensive issue and all that. So we are still on. The label is trying, doing very well, working tirelessly to make sure all these dreams comes to reality. Yeah.
We'll come to the label. But so I read online, there was a headline, KECHE, we will never break up. One, KECHE. KECHE explains the reason why they've been together for so long. And reading all these things just brought me back to team playing, to be a good team player. How have you guys managed to sustain? We've seen groups and they fall off over the years, but KECHE is still here for years. And the only thing that I see is good team playing, or you guys are good team players. But we want to know, how you guys do it, so that we can take a cue from it for the rest of the world.
To be honest, I know one thing for sure, that as Andrew said, we said earlier on, me and Andrew, we didn't really plan that we want to be group. We found ourselves going because the connection was there from day one, because we've known each other back in secondary, third grade. So I always tell Andrew, from day one, I told Andrew that I want us to become one of the biggest group in Africa. And Andrew said, Charlie, we can make it, let's go. So I don't want to forget this dream, one. And two, sometimes when I look at Andrew, I remember here. Because I remember way back, there was this park around called Akozo, right? We prayed every day for like almost 1.5 years. Padmore. Every midnight, 1 a.m., me and Andrew would be on that park praying. A whole year, we never stopped, every day. I remember all these things. So what again will come and be like, because Andrew did this, because of some woman, some small money. So Andrew, go your way, I don't know you again. No, I can't do that. I'm not ready to disappoint the group and how far we've toiled, like the hard work we've put in to make this brand one of the biggest in Africa now. I'm not ready for that.
Andrew, do you have something to add?
Yeah, of course. I mean, to add to what Joshua says, it's difficult, I mean, Ghana here. I mean, to promote a brand, I mean, for it to get to this level, for the people to just buy it, like, I mean, KECHE. So, KECHE is an investment. I mean, it's a product that is being packaged very well, and that is bringing something on the table. So, I mean, I think it is normal for human beings to have issue. It is normal. Even a son or a daughter and a mom do have differences. So twins as well. So it's normal for us to. But how mature we handle it as men, and then still give respect and acknowledge the fact that the brand is what is bringing food on the table. Yeah, so that one alone takes up for us. So most of the time, so many things, I mean, we see comes out with something, whether it's from outside, that's coming, we watch it and we go like, you know what, these are negligible. There are things we just have to just ignore them, let them go. You understand? And let's make it happen. Yeah, it happens that sometimes it gets to us to the extent that we even go, you know, on talking terms for quite a while. But then even within that time, we still have call for events, for interviews, for whatever discussions. We go perform, because the people don't care about whatever you are feeling. They are there for you to entertain them, or the promoter paid you to come and render a service full of happiness and smiles. So if we have to fake it to make it happen, we fake it, we do it. Whenever we are all okay, we swallow. Whenever we are ready to swallow our pride and then now make, solve our differences, we go ahead and still KECHE, still stand.
Who is the most stubborn one amongst you?
Andrew.
Why are you stubborn?
I mean, I'm not stubborn. I don't know why I'm stubborn.
But he's right here and he's saying that you're stubborn.
I've worked on so many things growing up. I mean, people who are not tall, so too tall, they are temperament, they have high temperament.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's us.
I mean,
The director is.
It's like every human being has, temperament issue. It only depends. I mean, if you push the person to the wall, to the limit that the person can't condone again. And then I'm like that. It's not like I will just wake up and tomorrow and I will just get angry. Sometimes if I realize that there are some things going on that, to me, I realize you are doing something bad to me, I don't like it. I mean, I'm somebody who will just stand up in anger to just, say my mind, defend whatever I want to say. It happens that most of the time, even sometimes when we are on TV or radio doing interviews, and some questions do come to me, Joshua will just stop and then, will just tap me, Andrew, keep quiet. Then he would rather want to just take over that question because maybe I might just answer with anger. But I've tried over the years, I've tried to just control it, and I applaud myself all the time.
To further appreciate your journey, what are some of the challenges that you've been through, from here to KECHE's office
to Foxy's place, Foxy Beat,
to all of them?
All of them.
What were some of the challenges that you went through, and how did you manage it?
Me, I had no one that I could then go to and be like, please, can you give me 1 Ghana for cocoa? So I had to hustle my way out, make some money and go back to studio. Go at the harbor, try to carry some cocoa. Small boy as my age, carrying cocoa, go to market. When they bring the tomato, the yam, we try to pack them from the car. So they give us some too, sell them, have the money and go back to the studio. That one really was something that then I even come to Andrew actually, get something to make a chop. Before I go to studio, because Andrew was living with the father here, so the father was supporting small. Yeah, so I think that was one of the challenges that I went through. That today, if I'm to remember then, I'm like, Charlie, man really suffered. It was crazy, like crazy. Sometimes I can be there. I got stomach ulcer for like twice. So I'll be there like 4 days, 5 days, I no chop. Nothing.
That's strange.
Yeah. Some that will be dead the whole like 3 days, no food. When I'm dying, they will take me to hospital.
I mean, it happens that it got
crazy.
to a time now. My mother will cook, and then he will call Andrew, call your friend,
Call Joshua.
let him come. So then, anytime when the food is ready, funny enough, my mother will remember. Even if I forget, he will call your friend.
Call your friend.
And I call him, he comes. I mean, sometimes he comes and eats. I mean, it's been like this. I mean, there should be every day. I say that. If the journey, the story from day one
Doesn't
is
have
all
things like
sweet,
this. Oh, no,
I mean,
We
there's
have a
nothing to
story.
just
Yeah.
motivate about. And then when it is like that, I mean, then you should know that there is always light at the end. So as you can become a motivation to people who are in your shoes, because sometimes yours become even more.
Yeah.
So you tell your story, and they say they go like, oh, then even what I'm going through is just something, I mean, small. So they become motivated. But if you have it all green, you'll never be
Andrew,
motivated.
I'm happy you people went to KECHE's place with us. You see how far it is to coming here. Me and Andrew,
We walk from here
day
every day, in and out.
for like 2 years. We walk from
Every
here
day to studio
Come
and
1
back.
a.m., 2 a.m. We'll be
Every
walking
day.
every day. So it has never been easy. But I'm happy finally it's here.
But the situation has changed. 20-something years down the line, KECHE has become a household name. The struggle, huge. And today, we have a story to tell. They have a story to tell. You've heard all the stories. You've heard all the pain. You've heard all the happiness. You've heard all the hit songs. I haven't heard you talk about your favorite song of all your songs. Because
Okay.
you're different people.
Yeah.
You pick yours.
Yeah. Okay, now I would say my favorite song is Good Mood.
Okay.
No one knows tomorrow in Tisa, because that one speaks more of
Money
okay,
now.
if money no there.
Yeah,
because
that has been my
you remember
my
Kewa
best song
and let
as
me,
well.
you remember Kewa
Yeah.
and let me stop sorry for cutting. You remember Kewa said it that when he's down, we'll create some jokes.
Yeah.
To get him back on his feet. That's KECHE. Money there, money no there, hosa sepe oh. Don't be moody, oh, no we share that. That's KECHE. When Andrew is down, I will find some story. I can lie, Andrew. Some guy say me we can take 10,000 just for him to tell him go where we work, nothing there.
Good Mood talks about life, and then, once you grow, as you keep growing, right, you tend to understand life much better. When even you start, you have responsibilities, people who are looking up to you that you move so that they can also move and all that. Then you tend to understand life better. So as a creative people, it affects our writing positively. You understand? If we decide to talk about love right now, you can talk about love, and we'll go deep, and now people who are dancing to still like this is very deep. We want to talk about life. We want to just have fun party. We talk about it and make it look too nice that you can listen to and go like, yeah, this is it. So it's been like that. Good Mood. Listen to the message. No one knows tomorrow. After today, the next even 1 hour, nobody knows what's going to happen. So whether you have money or not, just appreciate and enjoy the mere fact that you have life, you are breathing. It's okay. It's worth enjoying. And don't be moody, because death can come at any time. That's it.
Speaking of life, because he mentioned your
life.
current song,
Yeah, current song.
Life. And why do you think that a lot of people are relating so much to the song? Kewa just mentioned
his
not
favorite,
too long
yeah.
ago that's his favorite song.
Yeah. I think the story, the content, I've come to realize something that when you become successful, people picture that very moment you being successful. They don't picture, so what did he do? What happened before he became or she became who you're looking at right now? So after the song going back and forth, people listening to the song, I realized, okay, so this is the reason why one of our fastest rising songs, the song came out within 4 days, the song was everywhere.
Yeah.
Because life no be easy the way people they see them. Like, it's never easy. When you go through hell and you make it, it makes your success beautiful. But people don't care what you go through.
Yeah.
You see, people don't care people don't care about the bad side.
They just want the results.
The results.
Yeah.
But where you should focus more is what happened before the success you're looking at. And that's one thing people don't pay attention to. when you see somebody buying cars, buying everything, hey, Charlie guy get money, hey, Charlie, I want to be like him. But shouldn't be your goal. Your goal should be, what did he do
To get to where?
what he went through, the process before he got there. That's why people are relating to the song, because your verse, if I fail for life, if I no make am, waiting you go again. If you say no be your mama picking, say you they do fasting, they press and make I fail. And so we are what they call fear. Or te hunu kwa. I know that work against them no penny anishem. Mini hecha crapone, niani, bombo he ajole, a feber son I'm far gone. Far away, abrabo. And the phone one can do you be. Abrabo, and the phone one can what? Yeah, bravo. And the phone one can continue to be. So come as some more, no, bravo.
Sounds high life.
Yes, there's high life in there, Afro, exactly.
There's a
bit of drill in there. Yes, we wanted, because you know we took out almost a year to get that song done.
Yeah.
Yes, because we wanted to have a content that you feel the Ghana thing in there, you feel the hip hop in there, you feel the Afrobeat Africa thing in there, because you realize the song carry a very, very strong message. Why do you have to? People want to be successful but keep insulting success. People look at you, forget that girl, no be, oh, you be slave queen, no be. Yo, you have no idea. Even Sukedro, don't insult it too much, because even to go to Sukedro and kill somebody, no be easy. People go through hell to be successful. So don't just criticize success or insult greatness if you want to be. So that's why people are loving this song so much, and I love it because it speaks a lot.
Grateful for your time. Thank you so much for doing this with us, and I'm sure you've heard it. Don't insult Sussex if you want to
Be
become
successful.
one.
Yes.
If you want to become successful, support the success so that it will come to you.
Of course.
That's KECHE for you. This has been the story of Hip Life Do, KECHE. You guys still Hip Life Do?
Yeah, we do hip life, we do Afrobeat, so yeah.
Hip Life
Yeah.
Do, KECHE.
And now we want people to call us KECHE Global. We've added the global to the name right now. Yeah.
It's not new. It's on social media.
All social media, KECHE
all
Global.
social media platforms. But you guys have your, other like.
But we don't focus
personal.
much
Yeah,
on
but
that.
we don't
I mean,
focus on
that's personal for our personal stuff. If you want to
Okay.
just mess around, I mean, so many things. There may be something that we are focused on. KECHE
KECHE
Global.
Global.
That is
All
the goal.
network, yeah.
I mean, that's where the attention should be right now. Individually, I mean, we can have other that thing, KECHE Global busy and have for other businesses as well. I mean, so it's KECHE
Okay,
Global.
so the name is KECHE Global. Go if you haven't heard from or haven't heard of KECHE Global yet. Well, you've had the opportunity. Go look for them. Go stream their music and support the brand. And
Thank you.
it will go global. And we'll still come back and have
Yes, of
another
course.
conversation.
Always ready.
Do you want to say shouts to some?
Yeah, shout outs to J Media.
The
Shout outs to Mets
West
Mix.
Mets Mix.
West Mets Mix.
Mix.
Yeah, shout outs to Mets Mix. One Blaze Studio. Thank you so much. God bless you. We came in here, you received us. And today, this is KECHE. It's something that your hand was in there. You did everything you could to make sure that we record our first demo.
West Met is supposed to
God
come
bless you
here.
so much, Mets Mix. God bless you for supporting us. We're so grateful. God bless you, KY Highly Spiritual, our CEO, Miss Majo Jankujo.
Yeah, man. Big
KECHE
shout out
Global.
to Foxy Beat as well.
Yeah.
I mean, the brain behind most of our songs.
Live,
Today,
yeah.
Live, the current song, a lot of songs. I mean, we have a lot of songs with him. Some we haven't even released yet. I mean, we've been working with him more lately. And so he's also not far from here. I mean, big shout out to Foxy Beat. And then, to everybody who's been supporting KECHE Global. God bless you guys.
And
You
multimedia
guys
has
are-
been one of the strong
Exactly.
too.
I mean, you can't take the media, multimedia, and the entire media in Ghana out of
They've
KECHE
been very
because
supportive.
we've been artists that we started with radio. We enjoyed radio hits. We didn't. There wasn't like attention on TikTok, social media, Facebook, and all this
Snap
stuff.
now.
Yes, they are addition to what is making it. I mean, a bit easier for us to just push out there. But still, the mainstream media is the ultimate. And then big thanks to Multimedia, and then all other, media partners, houses who've been supporting KECHE Global from day one. You guys are the main reason why we're never gonna let it die. God bless you, Matt. What's up, Charlie?
Yeah, Mates, come let's say bye-bye to the family.
Since they're saying since they're being grateful to the people who have been very supportive of their career, let me say a very big thank you to my crew, wonderful crew, for making this happen. Should I mention names? Mauli, thank you so much. I see you, Firma. I see you, Lucas, and the twin father, Isaac Amu. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to the multimedia platform for this platform that seeks to introduce or put the spotlight on people like KECHE who are doing great things in the music industry and outside the music industry. Thank you guys so much. My name is Becky. Stick around. We'll still be here. Yeah. Hopefully, you might never know who will be on E-Vibes.